If you like this video, hit that subscribe button. I put out new Storybook Brawl videos every single day at 9:30 p.m. EST, and turns out most of you guys aren't subscribed yet, so what are you waiting for? I'm a pretty small channel, so I do also pay a lot of attention to comments and likes, so let me know what type of content you guys want to see. Enjoy the video. What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven, and today we're going to be looking at Game 3 of Week 3 of the Brave Princess Division for the Questing League. This commentary was streamed live on Twitch as I played in the tournament, so it's going to be a little bit different from some of the commentary that you'll normally see on this channel, but this game is just absolute fire. It is one of the best games of Storybook Brawl that I've ever been lucky enough to play, and it happened in a tournament when my life was on the line, when I really needed it to happen. Some context too, I just got an 8th place as Horde Dragon. You can hear me talk about that in yesterday's video, and in this video I pick Horde Dragon again and just totally flipped the script and really save myself as far as I needed to get some victories in this tournament. Let's just put it that way. I was not doing so hot. So we turn things around. We do an absolute banger of a game. Enjoy. Should we do a Trophy Hunter run back? Or should we take Mask? Or should we... I mean, I think Trophy Hunter is good. Maybe I went a little bit too hard, but you do have to get treasures to make the hero power even useful. I'm gonna try it again. Maybe 2 shots. We get lucky on the 2nd shot here. I don't know if I should be trying to force treasures harder or less hard. And it's a pretty big distinction, right? Less hard is just play the best board, win in the late game. This is a great start, though, to just grab the Cinderella off the bat. Unfortunately, Wizard's Familiar is not good, so I think I just have to let this shop roll on by. As much as Crafty could be cool. Probably just going to lose to a Pied Piper, because that's what Pied Piper do. Yep, had a feeling. Alright, well, that is what, that's what Horde Dragon does as well. But we do get to take a free roll here. Only question would be, do we care about any of these units? I don't think we do. Not particularly excited to pair any of these, so let's use a free roll, and then we have the option to grab one blind mouse, grab the other one next turn, plus roll. Alright, we're locking the Forbidden Fruit. This time we are going to do what I said, what I talked about last time. We're going to use the Forbidden Fruit on turn 3. We're going to buy mouse. Oh, I should have bought and sold. I should have bought and sold the Sure Shot. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I just threw away a gold there. Alright. Let's buy this. Let's buy this for questing, for Cinder. Roll. And we got there. Level 5 treasure, turn 3. What do we get? Helm of the Ugly Gosling means that we won't lose any brawls here for a minute. That's got to be better than Sword of Fire and Ice at this stage in the game. So we've got a 17-17. At this point, I think we lock Pollywoggles. This is a huge power spike, and I'm excited. I'm really excited for this one. So next turn we'll have a 16-16 Pollywoggle. That'll slay, give us a 4-cost unit. And we win that combat. They're gonna need a lot of sure shot hits to get through this Cindy. This ain't gonna happen. So yeah, Helm is just one of the nuttier treasures that you can pick up on turn 3 of the game. I think I go Polywoggle plus Eeny, Meeny, and Roll. We can't get anything lower than this. The buff is gonna go on Polywoggle, and then we just roll for fun. Could lock a Bad Billy. Could also... The spell that we want to cast, though, is TLK on whatever the Polywoggle turns into. So... As much as I love a free spell, there's nothing we can even cast it on here. I think we let this shop roll by, despite there being a pair. We're not really in the treasure game anymore. We're now in the Let's Abuse Polywoggle game. We're not going to lose any of our combats here either. Like I said, we're locking any Polywoggles that we find basically for the rest of the game, because they're all 16/16s, at least for a little bit here. It does look like our opponents are pretty big, but yeah, we'll be able to get like multiple things off this, so figured that would be enough to win this combat. It was close though. They got us down to just Arthur. Sigus is not happy about that one. Yeah, I wouldn't be either. It's a little crazy. If we grab Spellweaver, then we've got a range shooter. I don't think I'm excited about any of this. I mean, this is a good shop. Let's go ahead and buy this. It's going to mean the buff goes on to Wizard's Familiar. Let's see what we get. If we get a spell that means this matters. Unfortunately, we don't really. Sting does give us a lot of power. We're 1 in 3 to have the buff go on Spellweaver. So I guess it's kind of random. We can make it 50-50, or we can just take it out completely. Sting allows us to do some interesting things with the Helm. So yeah, here's what I'm thinking. If we backline this, so we're either going to get the Helm on the Bad Billy now or on the Spellweaver. And either of those options are fine because it's plus 15, plus 15. We got it on the Bad Billy, which means we've got an 18-18, so totally okay with all that. And that's a win, and a decent amount of damage. So we should be okay here at 40 for a minute, but we will need to figure out some other stuff. This is really interesting. This kind of makes me just want to roll for TLK and have a level 6 unit. This is also tempting. Let's just roll. Drat. Okay. We didn't get there. We can sell if we hit it here. Yeah, we would have loved to have hit a good unit there, because then we could have made that better. Now, on the bright side, we are going to get our buff on a ranged unit here. So we are going to win this combat, but it's a little annoying that that's all that we're doing. I'll go ahead and cast a spell here too. Oh, I just made it so that our trigger goes here now. Some weird combat math you gotta do. Okay, this is good. Actually kind of like this though. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Just looking over everything. That's going to make the Helm go onto Baba Yaga, and it's going to mean that we get a sleigh with the Kitty Cup purse. Some really, really weird things going on this board, but hopefully a Baba Yaga is enough to carry it. This is a huge donkey, though. We shall see. We're going to be able to clear the donkey here. Never mind, we clear that. But Baba Yaga then clears the donkey, and as long as the Sure Shot doesn't keep hitting Baba Yaga, we should be good. Alright, great. And like, we can start to transition to or do some other things. Unfortunately, we don't have access to the unicorns here. Something like Oh, we also lost our Helm here. Plus 15 on Friendly Spirit seems awesome. We can still do this. Let's throw in a roll. And then I could upgrade Blind Mouse into a Greedy. I don't hate that. Like, I think we're in a good spot to win just based off getting the buff onto Friendly Spirit. Kind of missed out on the fact that Cinderella's getting buffed by Arthur this whole time. Was not really factoring that into my equations. Do I just want Greedy? I think so. I think that's going to be good enough. And we want Cinderella in the back to potentially do more damage. And then we also want Greedy in the back to potentially be able to get this Friendly Spirit. We missed the Slay here, and my opponent has an upgraded Siren. So kind of a crazy board for them, but we're going to have a Friendly Spirit puffing up a Spellweaver, so as long as they don't steal this, we'll be okay. But they are going to be able to steal some rather huge things. Alright, now they lose this. We have to win this 50-50. We lose it, so they're going to steal our Spellweaver and hit us for 6. Okay, that's fine. We lose our first shop here. Definitely going to go for the Greedy pair. That seems pretty straightforward. And then we'll take the Greedy triple. That also seems really good. Figure out the rest in a second. Yeah, Dracula's Saber, another really powerful treasure. And I think it's what we want to do. So let's go for that. We are rewarded for now having our bigger stuff up front. If this can slay, it's huge. Or if this can take something out, also pretty big. It's a pretty good high roll. Don't think we're going to go for Merlin's Test at this point. We're just playing good stuff. And we'll try to make some silly stuff happen with some 7 treasures, I suppose. That is the plan here. Oh, my opponent is going for Ring of Meteors. They deny us our Slay, but we're going to start to get Draco's Saber off. They might not kill anything. It would be nice if Greedy can take a little bit more damage, but we are going to get their prized pig. I was going to say their pig prize. That works as well. Alright. Feeling pretty good again. 16 gold on the turn, so we'd love to grab some XP. We'd also love to grab just some other cool stuff. Like, I'm thinking more Greedies could be good. Let's look for more Friendly Spirits, I suppose. Don't have that much time. Upgraded tier 5? Sure. Okay. Interesting. Need to think about that for another second. Alright, here's the Copycat. So now Copycat can go on here. No, I don't need that. This is a mage and a princess, which makes it pretty interesting. So now that Copycat is getting the sting, it means that it will throw 15-15 somewhere, which is pretty awesome. Definitely a little start of a combo. I'm just going to throw Aeon in the front, and I think I'm back to Princess in the back. No. We have Draco's Saber still. So big boys in the front here. Copycat gets in, gives 18 somewhere. Oh, 20 now because we also Draco Sabered. So just some really insane numbers here. Our spells are going to cost at least 2 less on this turn. Do have to deal with Beauty plus Sark. So, I mean, we can't get wiped because we've got a Friendly Spirit, but they're doing a lot to us here. We're going to hit them for 14, though, despite all of that they did. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Grace doesn't seem that good. We're level 5 now. Would love to find some spells. Our spells cost, or some XP, rather. Our spells do cost 2 less this turn. Also, don't mind another True Love's Kiss. Also, any spell pumps all my mages, which is everything I have. I did say we'd always buy Polywoggles, but I'm off that now. Huh. Okay. If I play this, then Arthur is what's getting the buff. I could also just cut the Arthur. I think that's actually right to do. I just have to lock it. I just had to lock it. I didn't have enough time to do everything that I wanted to do there. The Friendly Spirit went on itself. Another like crazy board. They've got a Bear Stain already. So pretty nutty. Yeah, we had to play down a unit there. I think it was definitely worthwhile to do so. As long as like the Friendly Spirit dies eventually, we're kind of in an insane position. And if it never dies, then we're also in an insane position because that means we've won the fight. Okay. We grab this. The awkward part is if we just play the Copycat here, Copycat gets the buff. So we do need to avoid that. Find a way to buff the Copycat or find a triple for the Copycat and pick up another tier 5 treasure and keep the sting, or just abandon the Helm at this point in the game. It's also a possibility. We're not a Shoulder Fairies comp. We are decidedly Copy Boy. Beauty's influence on something is cool because then we get to keep it around. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world to pump this Copycat. It means that everything's going to stick around for another second. Alright, let's do that. Let's pump here. And then XP immediately after. I think we take this XP next turn. Which means we just go ahead and grab, like, Romeo here or something. I didn't grab it. Oh my gosh. These have been some really complicated turns with this board that we've assembled. Alright, we are going to get the Slay, and then we're going to lose our Aeon. And now we just have a huge ranged unit, and I think we actually win this. Against all odds there. That was a pretty crazy one to win. Alright, so let's level up. And now look for good boys. Can't cast that anymore. Can't make use of that either. Alright, we beat APOC to 5, which is cool as well. We're not really mages. If we had the book, maybe we could do some mage things, but we're not mages right now at all. Nor are we Arthur, though they really want us to play Arthur. So again, just to look at one other option here, we could do this. And I don't hate this. I think this is better. This is better until we find an upgrade for Copycat or Friendly Spirit, or even once we do, it might still just be better, because it's going to guarantee then that the Friendly Spirit gets the buff. A little bit of a weird cheese here. Maybe I sell Arthur Bad Billy just to potentially get a 3 treasure off Chicken. It doesn't hurt us to do it. I don't think that there's a 3 treasure that we'd want. Sting is really doing a lot of work for us. Alright, up against Devine's APOC here, and they do have a Doom Breath. Oh, they just hit. They hit. Okay, so I didn't notice that, but they did hit here. So they're looking pretty strong. We're going to lose this fight, unfortunately, and they're going to get the Slay. That is actually huge. They're not going to kill this. If we go here... that was a bad hit. That was a bad hit. That means we lose. We needed to go... We needed to hit either of these 2 things, because we could have eaten the other... the Oni King. Our Spellweaver could have eaten Oni King. Alright, we can grab a 5-cost treasure, though, off of a Copycat. So we'll do that. 2 and 3 no longer appearing seems really good. We just have to decide what we're giving up to make this happen. Let's grab this. I guess we don't need the Drax Saber at some point. Okay. I'm going to buy this gold to pump my team and then roll for Good Boys. And with these chickens, we actually have a lot of chances to find them. Good Boy now gets the buff, which is huge. This will be bigger as long as we attack first, so let's go for it. Okay. I think we win this combat. Good Boy gets plus 15, and then we give plus 15 to this selection of units. Could move this up, I suppose. Doesn't really matter. An interesting thing here, I mean, we do want to make use of our Sting slot because we have it. Nice. Alright, that's really good. And Gargoyle in the front means that I don't think we can really get too scammed. 54 friendly is huge. Oh, Siren's going to steal that. Well, spoke too soon. They're going to steal both of that, but we've got a huge Good Boy. So if things can target our Good Boy, I'm liking our chances again. They've got Spear. We're not going to take down the friendly, but okay, we'll go for that. Sounds good. Now Good Boy trades, and we get a bunch of stats on everything else. So that's enough to win it, barring pumpkin shenanigans. The Applewood can take out one of our units because it's got 0 attack. It's going to take out the friendly spirit, but we can deal with the other units. So this is fine. Okay. Barely a win there against Divination. That Siren really doing some work for them. Okay, this is really good. Could potentially also consider Court Wizard just as a ranged unit, but we are... I have to think if I even want this, because we've got Staff of the Old Toad. Let's take this. Yeah, mages. I think we're just skipping this treasure, though, unfortunately. And I don't think I'm taking Wormroot either, because I missed the Aeon proc. Let's just roll for some Good Boys on our off turn here. I don't mind health on a Good Boy. Also wouldn't mind picking up some other good units. Alright, gotta play a little faster. Echowood's not bad, but let's just find Lancelot. This gives us a 6 treasure, which I don't think is exactly what I was looking for, but I think it is good. Where are we at right now? Are we top 5? Yeah, still top 5, so still a ways to go. A magic sword on Holy Archeron that got 6th. That's kind of silly. We are going to get our Slay this turn. Does look like it's going to be a long combat, though, with all of these animal summons. It shouldn't be too long. We definitely win. We're also getting a 6 treasure, so let's think about what we want. We're going to be able to replace the Sting regardless. I suppose we just want... I suppose we will just take a like a +2/+2 each turn. What other things do we want? I guess I take Pandora's, though. Sure. We toss the Sting. This is a good unit. It's not a great unit, but I think we take it just because it's good. We have to keep Horde Dragon while we've got the Hercules. That much is clear. We could still fully sell down. Can't take Evil Twin on Horde Dragon, unfortunately. It's just a little awkward. Alright, nothing great happened here, but let's go ahead and just put this on Herc. And then let's send Herc to the back. So we top Ford, and if we can beat this Merlin, who we almost beat last time, and now we're a lot stronger. This gives so much health as long as it just gets to attack. Yeah, I think this is good. Doom Breath, alright, Herc got pigged, but we do get the first attack, so that's good. Everything's going to get some nice big bonuses there. We get to get through the Doom Breath. We're going to get our 7 treasure, because we're going to win this combat. Oh, we actually attack into the Applewood. I thought that was the other way around, but still should be good here. We just have so much stats on this good boy that it's not going to matter, and we don't quite get a kill, so that's a little bit annoying. But we do get a 7 treasure, and it makes everything upgraded. So this is our last treasure of the game, but we can find an upgraded good boy, upgraded copycat. We can also just upgrade our good boy right now by spending 10. I think that's worth it. It's going to get +2/+2. It's still going to be our smallest thing by far. Another question becomes, do we sell 2 things just to put in a good unit in Juliet? I think we might if we find a friendly spirit here. Oh, shoot. This is now just as big as each other. And they're scamming. Well, we have got a lot of health. We've actually got a ton of health here, so maybe this is fine. We just hope that they go here. That might be a throw. If we lose and don't lose, we get the bye. As long as they're Medusa, we've got 1 in 8, I think, to win the combat, which is like really good odds, right? Actually, we can toss Excalibur. Okay. So what I realized there is if we lock this turn, we can actually toss Excalibur on our next turn. with the 7 that we get from Herc. Okay, we got the first attack. We killed the Medusa. Everything gets huge. We just have to worry about Siren now. We're probably getting this Hercules trigger. Herc does have to trigger twice, or it's got to get the friendly spirit buff, though. They are going to steal the friendly spirit. That's a part of what happens here. Luckily, their friendly spirit buff doesn't go on Siren. That is the one way that this could all fall apart. We do have to get in with Hercules still. Alright, we've got cheap, really cheap spells next turn. That is dealt with, and we have our 7 treasure. And we've got our win against... Oh, wow, we keep Divination alive, too. Alright, so we get a level 7 treasure. I think we just take Mirror Mirror. I think that that's really good. What am I losing, though? Do I just lose Helm because it's just likely to go in a copycat that doesn't matter now? Okay, I can see this. I mean, Excalibur Staff is such a combo. So now we get to go this. I think I'm Merlin's Test just on the good boy. Oh shit, we're out of time. No. I could have dreamed there. I could have dreamed, but this is fine. So I can actually potentially farm more treasures here, which is just like a really silly thing. But basically, if my copycats trade into stuff, they'll spawn 1/1 copycats that get to attack again. And we're just, everything's all in on this good boy. I'd love to find another good boy. That's like kind of the point of this combat here. But short of that, we're like really, really large and in charge right now. One of the other 2 guys will probably take the other out. I could have seen dreaming, though. Like, if we dream into Trophy Hunter or something, things get crazy. I would love to just dream into a hero that says, like, block all spells. What was that guy from Yu-Gi-Oh? Your opponents can't play trap cards. Alright, so we should be able to pick up the win here in the finals. Let's see if we can find one more good boy. Not doing anything against that. We're going to keep this Sure Shot here. Or not Sure Shot, whatever it's called. Spellweaver. Really just looking for good boy, and that's not a good boy. That's a bad boy, but that's a good boy. Okay. So, we could also... We could also do something like sell these 4 units and buy a friendly spirit. The problem is that this guy is running Medusa. But I think that this is good. Because we only have to battle through 1 Medusa. And I think the ranged unit on Spellweaver is unironically our best option here. But I think this is good. If we get first attack, we probably just win. If we get second attack and they kill our copycat... I mean, yeah, they can't really. I think we're in a really good spot. Alright, they've got double poison apple for us. They are going to get in on Medusa, but on a unit that doesn't matter. And now we've got copycats getting in. They are going to Siren our copycat, but we still get another good boy trigger. Then they're going to Siren a gargoyle. Now we get 2 more upgraded good boy triggers, and that should be enough to win it, despite or in lieu of a bunch of rotten apples. That's all we have to do now, is avoid 4 rotten apples plus an old mummy. All right, there's a Medusa. We're not even attacking this rotten apple, and actually, it might attack us. No, we are going to wind up attacking the rotten apple, but that's fine. Siren is not big enough to steal, and we are going to get a W. So there we go. Big win here for Horde Dragon. That's why you play Horde Dragon. Sometimes you get 8th, but sometimes you make the magic happen. That was a really, really good showing. For Horde D, love to see it.